The Bold and the Beautiful Spoilers weekly update for December 2 to 6 teases that Hope drops a major bombshell on Carter, and Bill gets a game-changing letter from Luna. Tune in next week to catch all of the action in Los Angeles. Weekly Recap. Monday, November 25, Episode 9410. Oblivious to the danger lurking, Elektra bumped into an old friend, Remy Price. Ridge's disbelief turned to anger when Brooke revealed Hope and Carter's secret to him. Tuesday, November 26, Episode 9411. Elektra finally confided in Ivy about why she fled home for Los Angeles, but of course, it wasn't what anyone expected. Remy worked his magic on Deacon, who became intrigued. Ridge reeled from Carter's betrayal. Wednesday, November 27, Episode 9412. Ridge called in high-end attorney Justin Barber to fix the mess Carter had left. Hope spiraled because Brooke shattered her world with the ultimate betrayal by telling Ridge the truth. Thursday, November 28, Thanksgiving Day in the United States, B&B was preempted for CBS Sports, NFL football. Friday, November 29, B&B was preempted for CBS Sports, college football. Next week's breakdown. Monday, December 2, Episode 9413. Hope and Brooke go head-to-head over the current scandal. Ridge and Carter face off in an all-out battle for control of Forrester Creations. Tuesday, December 3, Episode 9414. Hope drops a bombshell on Carter. Ridge makes a bold move that changes everything. Wednesday, December 4, Episode 9415. Deacon spices up Il Giardino with a surprise addition. Ridge and Steffi strike a decisive blow to Hope's future. Thursday, December 5, Episode 9416. Hope doesn't back down when Steffi launches a fiery attack. Will is on edge when Elektra and Remy's past begins to be told. Friday, December 6, Episode 9417. Bill reads one of Luna's letters, and it's a game-changer. With Forrester Creations on the line, Carter ignites a storm from which there is no turning back. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Soap Spectrum. I am Emily here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, Soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. Kim Matula's Christmas holiday is going to the dogs. The former Bold and the Beautiful stars in Hallmark Channel's The Finish Line, which could best be described as an adventure rom-com, because Matula had a few stunts to learn once she landed on the set in Iceland and Finland. She plays Anya, a woman hoping to redeem her father's dog-sledding legacy by racing his greatest rival. And if that wasn't enough, Anya just might find love along the way. Learning to dog sled in the Arctic Circle might not be at the top of everyone's bucket list, but Matula was up for the challenge. Isn't that nuts? They were like, "Hey, do you want to do this movie? You have to be a dog sledder." And I was like, "I can do that," she recalls to Soaps.com. Matula attributes the balance skills needed for dog sledding to her gymnastics training from many moons ago, and she felt that the sport came pretty naturally to her. Still, there's an old saying in Hollywood that you're not supposed to work with animals or kids, and the dogs were quite the scene stealers in The Finish Line. Matula admits that there was one downside to working with the dogs, who weren't trained to work on sets like Hollywood pups. The hardest thing for the dogs was that once we would get them hooked up to the sled, we would have to do a bunch of dialogue before we could start racing, she reveals. And that was the hardest part for the dogs because they wanted to run so bad. It wasn't just difficult for her furry friends. Matula got a little stressed out worrying about their well-being. It just gave me anxiety because I was like, oh my God, are they okay? Are they happy? They want to run, but we can't run yet. Oh my gosh, I was thinking about that all the time, she says. The The good news is that her phone is full of pictures of her puppy heaven, so Machila will always have memories to cherish of her canine pals in the winter wonderland. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Sheila Sharp will get updates on Il Giardino's newest hire. Deacon Sharp agreed to give Remy Price a job on a trial basis, but he may seal the deal on his employment soon enough. During the week of December 2 to 6, Remy will continue his efforts to impress Deacon and prove he's worthy of this opportunity. Deacon likes what he sees so far, so he may give Remy some praise if things keep going well. Of course, there could be a problem if Remy lets himself get too distracted by Electra Forrester. It's easy to imagine Remy spending more time staring at his obsession than waiting tables and doing whatever else needs to be done. In fact, Remy will seem a little distracted at the bar when Sheila interacts with him. Sheila will have a chance to officially meet Remy, so she may pick up on the fact that he's got something on his mind. Since Electra and Will Spencer will enjoy a date at Il Giardino, that'll lead to Remy meeting Will too. Seeing Electra growing closer to another guy could leave Remy worried about the competition. Sheila might catch a glimpse of Remy looking in Electra and Will's direction, so she could potentially figure out that Remy's got a crush and Will is in the way. If that's the case, Sheila might give Remy some terrible advice. After all, Sheila is a romantic at heart now that she's found true love with Deacon. Perhaps Sheila will push Remy to do whatever it takes to win Electra over and get his happy ending. That's obviously not the best guidance to give a stalker, especially since Electra clearly has no amorous feelings for Remy whatsoever. Electra has planted Remy firmly in the friend zone, so he's just a fixated troublemaker who's going to cause more chaos. Remy already seems to be the person behind the deep fake photo scandal, so who knows what else he's capable of. Although Sheila may not immediately recognize Remy's sinister side, she might sense that he's a kindred spirit on some level. Sheila is a woman who fights for what she wants, so she may fuel that inside Remy and push him further down the wrong path. No matter how things play out, it'll be fun to see these two baddies collide and make first impressions. Our B&B predictions hint that Remy could surprise even Sheila with some of his upcoming actions, so stay tuned. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say some Remy shockers are still to come, so don't miss all the horrible news that's brewing. We'll have other sizzling bold and the beautiful spoilers, predictions, news, and updates to check out, so make us your go-to B&B source. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Carter Walton won't be willing to give up his relationship with Hope Logan, so his fight against the Forresters is only going to heat up from here. Since Carter won't surrender to Ridge Forrester's ultimatum, this feud is going to get worse and come with some unpleasant surprises. Carter will file the LLC paperwork to take over Forrester Creations, so there may not be anything Justin Barber can do to prevent him from officially taking charge. However, B&B spoilers for the week of December 2 to 6 say Ridge is going to make a daring move that's a game changer. Soon after, Steffi and Ridge will strike back, and they'll use Hope Logan's future to do it. Since we know Ridge and Steffi are going to target Hope in some way, this may have something to do with her line. Steffi already canceled Hope for the future, so it may not be listed anywhere in the LLC paperwork. Perhaps that'll allow Ridge and Steffi to make another legal move, one that prevents Hope from restarting her line without their involvement. In other words, Steffi and Ridge might be able to make this Hope for the future shutdown permanent. Since a key element of Carter's plan was bringing back Hope's line, that could be a crushing blow for both of them. Of course, Carter can presumably still reinstate Hope at the company and give her a brand new line or position, but this would mean losing her baby. Hope for the future has been a big part of Hope's life for many years, but Ridge and Steffi may end up with control of it and vow that it'll never come back. If Carter's going to play it like this, Steffi and Ridge may feel entitled to play just as dirty with a sneaky legal power play of their own. Regardless, Hope won't be deterred by whatever Ridge and Steffi try to pull against Carter's plot. Our predictions point to Hope continuing to give Carter her full support when it comes to this takeover and all his grand ideas. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Steffi and Ridge will make sure Hope gets bad news, but Carter will make some updates to his tactics and keep fighting back. CDL's where you want to be for thrilling, bold, and the beautiful spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so make us your top B and B source. Cracks are beginning to form in Hope and Brooke's relationship on the bold and the beautiful. Mother and daughter are at odds because of Hope's takeover plan with Carter. Their bond could be fractured for good when Hope faces a difficult choice. Boyfriend or mother? Hope was upset when Brooke overheard her Forrester Creations takeover plans and told Ridge. Hope believes her mother betrayed her, but Brooke defended her actions. Although Brooke is Hope's biggest supporter, she doesn't agree with her daughter's latest decision. She wants Hope to forget about this nonsense and leave the company in the hands of the Forresters. But Brooke is in for a surprise when she learns that Carter follows through with filing the paperwork. The future of Forrester Creations isn't the only thing at stake in this storyline. Hope could lose one of the most important people in her life. Brooke continues to maintain that her daughter is a good person. During Ridge's rant about the takeover, Brooke blamed Carter more quickly than Hope. Deep down, Brooke believes that Carter is the mastermind and Hope is a victim in his scheme. With Carter influencing Hope negatively, Brooke will order her daughter to end the relationship. However, the days of everyone pushing Hope around are over. She's not going to let anyone, including her mother, control her life. Hope loves Carter, and he's stood up for her when nobody else would. She sees a future with him, which includes running Forrester Creations. But Hope's devotion to Carter could end her relationship with her mother. Hope's always lived by the motto, "Have your cake and eat it too." She thinks she'll still have Brooke's support when she and Carter take over Forrester, but Hope's in for a rude awakening. Brooke loves her daughter, but she knows Hope is making a mistake. She won't stand by while Hope and Carter destroy the Forrester legacy. The mother and daughter have had disagreements in the past, but this issue will push them to the breaking point. Will Hope risk losing her mother so she and Carter can become Forrester's new power couple? What would the holiday season be like without family? Well, the bold and the beautiful will have a few on hand. Find out who they are and if any newcomers are joining the show this week or soon in contract, recurring, or day player roles, or if any of your favorite actors or actresses are leaving the CBS soap. The week of December 2, 2024. Some fan favorites will return to the scene for the Forrester family's Christmas celebration. Ashley Jones is set to return as Bridget Forrester, Brooke, and Eric's daughter. The actress made her last appearance in September. Allie Mills also pops in as Pam Douglas, the late Stephanie's sister. Mills last aired on the soap back in August. During her break from B&B, Mills appeared as Heather Weber on General Hospital. In addition, Jennifer Garice gets some screen time as Eric's devoted wife, Donna Logan Forrester. Last but not least, Lisa Yamada is back as Luna Nozawa this week. Look for the prison inmate to receive a surprise visit from Don Diamond's Bill Spencer. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease Remy Price will maintain his facade of being charming and naive. Electra Forrester sees Remy as a close friend and undoubtedly perceives him as completely harmless in spite of her fleeing to Lay from something. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, viewers know he's a stalker. Viewers quickly picked up on Remy's obsession, noticing his extensive collection of Electra's photos resembling a shrine. Given Remy's unsettling behavior as a stalker, many suspect he might be the mastermind behind Electra's deep-fake photo controversy. However, Electra remains blissfully unaware of this potential threat, at least for now. To her, Remy is just a kind-hearted friend she's relied on before. Remy is certainly determined to ensure Electra follows through on her promise to spend time together. B&B spoilers. Remy Price will want to make plans with Electra Forrester. It won't be long before Remy starts urging Electra to make plans, possibly even to visit his new apartment. With Deacon Sharp giving him the green light to stay in the upstairs unit, it's easy to picture Remy enticing Electra into his space. He might eventually give her a tour and look for a chance to spend some quality time together. Eager to be the one Electra confides in, Remy could steer the conversation toward the photo scandal and the humiliation she experienced. Ironically, he could offer her comfort, even though he's the source of her distress and embarrassment. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Electra Forrester seems comfortable with Remy Price. Electra had already showered Remy with several hugs during their initial reunion. It's clear that she has a fondness for physical affection with him, which might encourage Remy to pull her in for another embrace when they find a moment alone. This could spark a decision for Remy to take a chance with Electra. Aware that Electra is growing closer to Will Spencer, Remy might feel the urgency to act before she becomes even more attached. He could be contemplating a way to win her heart and perhaps steal a kiss when the opportunity arises. B&B spoilers. Will Electra Forrester's creep alert go off? Electra is simply seeking friendship with Remy, but he might attempt an unwanted kiss, only to face rejection. Could this be the moment when Electra finally realizes something is off? Will Remy manage to conceal a dark response, leaving Electra feeling uneasy? Our insights suggest that Will eventually pick up on the tension, sensing that Remy could be trouble. Upcoming spoilers tease Will may need to step into a heroic role in the future, so stay tuned for all the surprising twists and turns ahead. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with B&B right now. Come back here often for the bold and the beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. The Bold and the Beautiful will be in complete chaos next week when the soap returns from Thanksgiving preemptions. Steffy Forrester will be convinced that Hope Logan is the mastermind behind the Forrester Creations takeover, and this was a personal attack. But Steffy's husband, Dr. John Finnegan, will see things a bit differently. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Finn Finnegan and Steffy Forrester disagree. Could defending Hope Logan cause serious trouble at the Sin House? Finn and Steffy have defied all the odds in their marriage is still going strong on The Bold and the Beautiful. However, B&B spoilers have been hinting trouble ahead for the married couple for quite a while now. Steffy Forrester will be out for blood after Carter and Hope's schemes are revealed. The last thing she will expect to hear from her husband is to cut his former BFF Hope some slack. Steffy Forrester made it very clear to Finn from day one that if he wasn't loyal to her, and even waved to her enemy Hope Logan again, she was pulling the plug on their relationship. B&B spoilers say Finn will feel ethically responsible to intervene in Hope's spiral. Finn isn't just Steffy's husband, he's also a doctor and took an oath to help those in need of medical attention. As far as Finn is concerned, Hope is clearly in need of medical attention and spiraling out of control. B&B spoilers. Dr. Finn Finnegan switches sides. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Sheila Sharp will get updates on Il Giardino's newest hire. Deacon Sharp agreed to give Remy Price a job on a trial basis, but he may seal the deal on his employment soon enough. During the week of December 2 to 6, Remy will continue his efforts to impress Deacon and prove he's worthy of this opportunity. Deacon likes what he sees so far, so he may give Remy some praise if things keep going well. Of course, there could be a problem if Remy lets himself get too distracted by Electra Forrester. It's easy to imagine Remy spending more time staring at his obsession than waiting tables and doing whatever else needs to be done. In fact, Remy will seem a little distracted at the bar when Sheila interacts with him. Sheila will have a chance to officially meet Remy, so she may pick up on the fact that he's got something on his mind. Since Electra and Will Spencer will enjoy a date at Il Giardino, that'll lead to Remy meeting Will too. Seeing Electra growing closer to another guy could leave Remy worried about the competition. Sheila might catch a glimpse of Remy looking in Electra and Will's direction, so she could potentially figure out that Remy's got a crush and Will is in the way. If that's the case, Sheila might give Remy some terrible advice. After all, Sheila is a romantic at heart now that she's found true love with Deacon. Perhaps Sheila will push Remy to do whatever it takes to win Electra over and get his happy ending. That's obviously not the best guidance to give a stalker, especially since Electra clearly has no amorous feelings for Remy whatsoever. Electra has planted Remy firmly in the friend zone, so he's just a fixated troublemaker who's going to cause more chaos. Remy already seems to be the person behind the deep fake photo scandal, so who knows what else he's capable of. Although Sheila may not immediately recognize Remy's sinister side, she might sense that he's a kindred spirit on some level. Sheila is a woman who fights for what she wants, so she may fuel that inside Remy and push him further down the wrong path. No matter how things play out, it'll be fun to see these two baddies collide and make first impressions. Our B&B predictions hint that Remy could surprise even Sheila with some of his upcoming actions, so stay tuned. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say some Remy shockers are still to come, so don't miss all the horrible news that's brewing. The Bold and the Beautiful will be in complete chaos next week when the soap returns from Thanksgiving preemptions. Steffi Forrester will be convinced that Hope Logan is the mastermind behind the Forrester Creations takeover, and this was a personal attack. But Steffi's husband, Dr. John Finnegan, will see things a bit differently. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Finn Finnegan and Steffi Forrester disagree. Could defending Hope Logan cause serious trouble at the Sin House? Finn and Steffi have defied all the odds and their marriage is still going strong on The Bold and the Beautiful. However, B&B spoilers have been hinting trouble ahead for the married couple for quite a while now. Steffi Forrester will be out for blood after Carter and Hope's schemes are revealed. The last thing she will expect to hear from her husband is to cut his former BFF Hope some slack. Steffi Forrester made it very clear to Finn from day one that if he wasn't loyal to her, and even waved to her enemy Hope Logan again, she was pulling the plug on their relationship. B&B spoilers say Finn will feel ethically responsible to intervene in Hope's spiral. Finn isn't just Steffi's husband, he's also a doctor, and took an oath to help those in need of medical attention. As far as Finn is concerned, Hope is clearly in need of medical attention and spiraling out of control. B&B spoilers, Dr. Finn Finnegan switches sides. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint Steffi will be livid when she fills Finn in on Hope and Carter's takeover plans, and her husband doesn't react the way that she thinks he should. Rather than chastising Hope Logan's behavior, Dr. Finn will most likely point out that whatever she is doing, she isn't in her right mind. He may even make things worse and tell Steffi that she's being a bully and battling someone that is clearly not okay. Steffi is not going to take Finn defending the person who just tried to steal her company very well. In fact, she may even make him sleep at his office. Could Finn's marriage be in trouble if he tries to get Hope Logan help rather than letting his wife continue this battle? Is Steffi wrong to put him in this position and Finn choose? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and updates tease Taylor Hayes may claim she doesn't need a man, but it's clear she has her sights set on someone special. If it were up to Taylor, Ridge Forrester would be only devoted to her rather than being with Brooke Logan. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Taylor Hayes now listens to her heart. Taylor's journey through broken heart syndrome has undeniably transformed her in significant ways. She's now fully committed to heeding her heart's desires and embracing the path it leads her on. Despite her attempts to reassure Brooke that she won't pursue Ridge romantically, there's a chance she could reconsider. It's not hard to picture Steffi Forrester persuading Taylor to chase after her true desires. Given that Steffi believes the Logans are always going after what they want, she might feel it's only right for Taylor to reclaim Ridge and make him hers once more. B&B spoilers. Bad news for Brooke Logan. This situation might spell trouble for Brooke as she strives to maintain her relationship with Ridge. In a bold move, Brooke chose to reveal the takeover scheme involving Carter Walton and Hope Logan to Ridge. While her honesty was commendable, Ridge was displeased with Brooke for shifting some of the blame onto Steffi amidst all the chaos. Brooke's loyalty has its limits, and this single act of transparency doesn't ensure their relationship will remain stable. This uncertainty is heightened by the fact that Ridge and Brooke have yet to get married. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. There must be a reason Ridge hasn't married. There's likely a reason behind this: marriage indecision between Brooke and Ridge, leading Taylor to set her sights on a new marriage goal with Ridge for 2025. It's possible that Taylor will choose to stop playing the background role and fully commit to winning Ridge's heart, undoubtedly stirring up more conflict with Brooke. Upcoming spoilers hint Taylor's patience may be tested, with Brooke's potential provocations and the added pressure from Steffi regarding reunions. Taylor might finally make a bold pledge to reclaim Ridge for herself. Previously, she had a near miss at remarrying Ridge before the truth about the CPS call drama came to light. Perhaps Taylor will resolve to become Ridge's bride once more and turn this aspiration into remission for the upcoming year. The bold and the beautiful spoilers document that Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester aren't entirely in sync, but they agree that Hope Logan's behavior is ridiculous. Although he's not, Carter Walton is still considered family. However, that could change if he and Hope marry shortly. That possibility is plausible based on the trajectory of this storyline. Hope put her mother in a terrible position, with Brooke's only defense being Steffi Forrester Finnegan's completely understandable misinterpretation. Whether she should have ended Hope for the future is debatable. Hope's past actions create a scenario where Steffi naturally believes she is still after John Finnegan. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Why does Hope Logan need to lean on a guy? Hope went back and forth with Liam Spencer for years. It is arguable, if not strictly correct, to put the onus on him for that dysfunctional dynamic. Steffi and Hope battled each other for years, trying to win Liam's complete heart, but he wanted to have both women available to him. To say that they let him do that would be too harsh a retrospective critique, because romance is filled with subjectivity, and love can often be blinding. So why does Hope appear to lean on different guys? She wants to be loved. That is a natural human need. She and Carter are both single, and there is nothing wrong with them being together. However, they can't justify attempting to take over Forrester Creations as part of their new relationship. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Brooke Logan comes down hard. Brooke went to the cabin and let Hope have it. She's often treated her daughter with kid gloves because Hope's reputation had been as a soft soul. Noel's character is still vulnerable, but she's been taking chances since deciding to become involved in an exchange connection with Thomas Forrester. Carter is a different consideration because they share no history. Lang's character couldn't allow Hope to drag her into the coup scheme and had to tell Ridge what she knew. Hope's belief that her mother violated her trust reinforces that she's not thinking straight. How long it takes her to realize that will be seen. B&B spoilers. Ridge Forrester turns around. Kudos to the writing staff for the setup. As St. Victor entered, Kay was sitting with his back turned to the executive suite door. Ridge was looking at the family photos that adorned the long table behind the main desk, with retrospective scenes previously being seen that highlighted Carter's elevation within the family business. Within moments, Carter learned that Ridge hadn't reconsidered but realized the truth. However, the depth of Ridge's feelings for Carter still allowed an out. Carter appears unwilling to take Ridge's suggestion and break from Hope. He also doesn't want to destroy the legal paperwork that might make him the manager of SC's now legally licensed corporation. The bold and the beautiful spoilers update for Monday, December 2, reveals that Hope Logan and Brooke Logan's confrontation at the cabin is about to escalate. Hope faced a flood of difficult emotions when she realized Brooke overheard the LLC takeover plan and told Ridge Forrester about it. Brooke's news left Hope worried about what Carter Walton was walking into since Ridge just summoned him. However, Hope will ultimately move past the shock and put her concerns about Carter aside for a moment. That'll give Hope's fury a chance to really shine through, so she'll insult Backstabber Brooke as all the fighting worsens. Hope will no doubt take some jabs about Brooke giving Ridge her loyalty when he doesn't do the same for her. It's easy to imagine Hope getting nasty and making a prediction about Ridge landing back in Taylor Hayes' bed eventually. Hope will be deeply offended over Brooke's actions, so this betrayal is going to sting for a while. Of course, Brooke and Hope's face-off won't be the only one happening in Monday's B&B episode. Ridge and Carter will continue their own showdown at Forrester Creations, where Ridge has just offered his COO one last chance to save himself. Since Ridge doesn't want to lose his friend and a valuable employee, he's proposed a solution. Ridge holds Hope responsible for leading Carter down a vengeful road and causing this whole mess, so he'll once again push Carter to dump her. If Carter breaks things off with Hope and stands down when it comes to this LLC takeover, Ridge feels like they can undo the damage. Ridge will argue that the only way to save their friendship and Carter's career is to go along with his demands. Naturally, Carter's rage is going to intensify, especially after the way Ridge has been dragging Hope's name through the mud. Since Carter will refuse to accept Ridge's deal, their fight for control of Forrester Creations will press on. Ridge, Steffi Forrester, and Eric Forrester will all count on Justin Barber to get them out of this mess, but there are going to be complications on both sides of this feud. It looks like Justin will have some difficult updates for the Forresters soon enough. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Ridge and Carter's bond will face even more destruction, so stay tuned.